Killing no county. Papa Perk, I got signed a gorilla to come and kill you.
Anyway, we're back.
Yeah. One thing a lot of people were talking about in my last videos is they're like, Prozzie, you complain too much, you bitch too much, you moan. And then the next thing they say, they automatically say, why don't you just leave China if you don't like it there?
Yeah, just get the hell out of here, dude.
Yeah. Just because I made a video complaining about, things, maybe I might have some like dark moments of my life or some things that might not be going my way. I know, that sounds too much. Too much. That word was too strong. But, I'm still going to make a video about it and show you, right?
Right.
Like life, I feel like I'm not going to be this guy. I don't force positivity. Like, if, and I'm not going to be this like over the top, like, today is just the best day. Everything is great. So today is already the best day ever. Because I get to spend it with Wing. I love seeing you. It's the best. I love you.
Go away.
Today is getting better and better. It's the best day ever. Because I get to spend time with Olivia.
She's taking a shit, bro.
Now my day sucks. Vivi, are you throwing up? This is the best. You know what I mean? I can't stand that. It's not real. It's not true. So the good things and the bad things, I'm going to make a video about it and put it on YouTube. It doesn't mean I'm going to leave China or I hate the place.
Look how polluted and horrible and just desolate and empty this place looks right now.
So I think I did say that. But, it was just the mood I was in. I feel like moods are I'm usually just okay.
Yeah.
I'm not like really, really happy all the time or really, really sad all the time. It's just usually okay.
I actually think, do you want an outside perspective? I think that you're really happy and really never okay. You're really happy or really down. That's like, I think you're trying to be like this neutral, cool dude with your shades. Why don't you do Winston?
Yeah. Hey there, guys, and welcome to another. I can't do a South African accent.
No, you're the polar opposite, dude. You're not just okay.
I don't know. I think I'm usually pretty miserable.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But you have spikes. You're like, fuck yeah, let's do this,
I know. I read your guys' comments, all of them, and some of them are just so... a lot of them are really supportive and great. A lot of them are most of them are actually really good.
Yeah, of course.
But there's so many that just go to the extreme. They're like, well, why don't you just get the fuck out of here?
Dude, if I had a nickel for every comment that said that on my... I don't even read that shit anymore. I can see... I have a sense of negativity, and I just don't read it.
Yeah.
And I read the good ones,
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Good. Basically, don't say bad things that hurts my feelings.
It's interesting to see, for me, as someone who makes videos, kind of like what actually becomes popular, what people like. And that's what I wanted to lead into, is like, sometimes you have an amazing idea and you really put in all your effort into it. And you're like, I bet people really want to know about this. And you spend all your time editing it, and then it turns out to be a flop.
They get no fucking views.
Gets no views. I don't ever want to say that I didn't try my best, but there are times where I have to just get content out, and I think it's interesting enough. So you'll put things like, I did this one video called, I Married Into a Family of Thieves. It's literally me going to eat goose in the countryside. That's it. There's literally nothing happens other than my family members, Vivi's family, goes onto this farmer's farm and just starts stealing all his stuff. And they don't ask him, and he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? They're just like, get the hell out of here, Kind of funny, I guess, but
that's a matter of perspective. To some people, that's pretty interesting.
I guess, but it was an iPhone video, and people are this is another thing that pissed me off. They're like, wow, you got a new camera? That's awesome, and it's on an iPhone. Meanwhile, I use a professional camera.
Yeah.
It's like, you go to hell, dude.
A little fun fact for you on my channel, on the Prozzie channel. The last 6 videos, maybe 7 videos I've done, totally on an iPhone.
Yeah,
completely done on an iPhone.
I noticed that. And I think there's something to be said about the YouTube community. Because you'll get people that are like, I miss your old stuff. And they're talking about stuff when I had 500 subs and I was getting no views. I really miss that. That's what I want to see. And I can understand that, but that doesn't... You can't feasibly live off of that kind of content. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to get more professional, but there is a threshold to where you get impersonal, I think. So, a video I was really proud of is China Rich or Poor. I felt like a lot of people really kind of want to know that. Apparently they didn't. And I think it was almost a week edit for me, just for a little video. And then I pump out some bullshit, and the people are like, that was awesome, I loved it.
Yeah. I'm going to put out content, I even film my job.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not hiding anything.
No.
Obviously, our lives are edited.
I think people appreciate your kind of bluntness.
But anyways, yeah, I get a lot of comments being like, "Wow, you're a horrible teacher. Did you even teach them anything?" And it's like, no, I didn't show you. Obviously, we have a really tough, hard day where we study, but I'm not going to film that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
It's just kind of so you guys got to understand. Like we're not all of the things that happens in our lives are going to be on the camera all the time. That's
No.
just unreasonable.
No, just saying, I want to look at two huge YouTubers and see kind of how their popularity formed. I think, you know, like Casey's came out of making a brand of vlogs that no one's ever done before, and PewDiePie came out of being completely unabashedly non-politically correct. And those two personalities really clashed to me.
Yeah.
Because Casey, I'm sure he says, "Oh, fuck you," and gets drunk with his buddies sometimes and things like that, but he wouldn't put that on there. Whereas PewDiePie's like paying Indians to say "kill all Jews," "death to all Jews," like doing, like just going ape shit crazy, you know, with no filter. And I think they're, in a way, I see a little piece of that in yours, and I see a little bit of Casey's in mine. Not the editing style or the way that we shoot, but in the way that we choose which clips to use.
Right. I think we were talking about this the other day, about this culture difference, how in the West, if you have like this guy is trying
Scaring
to...
the
You're such a
You
dick
fuck.
bus. I want to pass you.
fucking little bitch.
And you wouldn't let me. He literally
Dude, that
stayed.
was
Look,
scary.
he's getting- There's this idea in the West where it's like, I mean, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I believe that like if you have an opinion, you should be able to voice it. You should be able to talk about it. We were talking about this the other day. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people are really scared of being labeled like racist.
Yeah,
or being
yeah,
sexist,
for sure,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean? If they have to talk about something. Whatever the conversation has to be, people are like too scared to say their opinion in case they offend someone. But for me personally, it's like, did I offend you? Fuck you. I don't care about your feelings.
Right,
I mean, I feel
like-
like the West is very aware of the fact that the world doesn't care about how you feel.
No, for sure. And I think a lot of people, they think of this word offense. I'm offended. Like they think it's like a mortal wound or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Relax, you know? Death bus, you need
This
to F
bus
off.
needs to get. You guys can't see, but he's just
Yeah.
all over me. Yeah, but we come to this weird cultural crossroads. This problem that we have, and that's in China. It's upside down. If you have an opinion, you should probably keep it to yourself.
Right.
We're not like. I mean, I feel like to a lot of Chinese people, we're in no position to be talking about their country or teaching people about their country or, you know, making a criticism about their country because it's not our country.
Yeah.
And our opinion shouldn't be. This guy picked a lane. Our opinion shouldn't be expressed because it's not our place.
For sure. And that's a clash of cultures because we identify with both in a way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like we've adopted quite a bit of their culture. It's just hard because we know better not to, you know, criticize China or not to break any hearts or for anyone to lose face. But at the same time, we also make content primarily for people that live in North America.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, like if you look at analytics, 89% of my audience is in North America. I actually, I mean, it would be bullshit for me to say I really care about my Chinese subscribers because I actually don't have that many. I care about you guys, but it's such a marginal percentage.
Yeah.
So little.
And I feel like, you know, because Winston did that video pleading with his Chinese viewers to stop saying horrible things on his channel, but that's just the culture there. And it's hard because we have a worldwide audience and not everyone's going to be happy with the content. No. So all the people that write in the comment section like, you blah, 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 blah. If the video's not for you, it's fine. But I wouldn't, they like wrap it up like they generalize us and our personalities as like this horrible thing.
For sure.
Yeah. I can smell that clutch, dude.
This is dangerous. We're on a corner.
Oh boy. What are we gonna do? All my stuff breaks in all my videos.
Well, you heard it here first. The oil light's on.应该他们也是，他们的朋友应该也是警察的，是高速公路的那个，他们是韶关本地的，所以
韶关本我知道韶关本地。
如果他们不是
你自己注意安全，往这边走一点。
好。They obviously want the money. Yeah, Lord Almighty, we're in deep shit otherwise.
Yeah. I'm a little bit concerned now that we're on the side of the road is that all these giant like trucks and things keep going by and they keep like noticing that we're foreigners and so it's just like we're going to cause accidents or something. They're like, oh my god. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people say it's like, oh, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's bullshit. It's a crock of shit. I'd love at the destination right now.
I'm sick.
I know.
I'm supposed to be the happy one. I'm the happy one.
I know we're gonna like laugh at this tomorrow, but right now it's like